Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video we're going to publish Eggmaster application to Google Play Store, and before that I'm gonna explain what changes I have made to the app. So let's go through them one by one. So it has been about 1 month that I did not publish any video, right? But the thing is that I couldn't publish any video because I was busy, but I have made many changes into the app, right? So I'm gonna explain each of them, what I have done, and after we're going to publish the closed alpha version for the Google Play Store, right? So let's start. So these are the changes. One of the changes, let me just run the application so we will see how it has changed. Let me start the application. So one of the changes, so at first I wanted to add a navigation drawer, but after I have added that, it wasn't looking good and I hadn't have much options to put on this navigation drawer. So that's why I decided to change the first screen that we have, which is this one. So now we have get the start, we have how to use, which goes to the tutorial, and we have contact us, which goes to which user can send us feedback, right? So I have added I made these changes here, and after that I needed to fix timer service a lot to support the latest Android version. There were a couple of problems with the latest Android version, which at the end I was successfully managed to have this background. Let me just open it. At the end I managed to have this background service, so I needed to do some changes, but after everything went okay, and this is the changes. I use this service, I use this foreground service type, which is a special use. I have, so after adding any like a background background service, right? So what you have to do is you have to explain why do you need this. I've also explained on the Google Play why I do need this. We need it because of a timer, right? So I also explained that to them, so they also approved. So everything was fine so far till here. And also I optimized the screens for 4 different screen size. So I optimized the application for different screen size. Let's just have a look and see what I have changed. Let's quickly just check. If I go to the screens, egg point details on the screen, right? I have added 4 different screens. One of them is Pixel 9, which is a large phone, a medium phone, which is a general name that we can reuse whatever. So from here, right? So I just use medium phone, then a small phone, then after I used a tablet, which is Nexus 9. But I believe we should have, if I go to the Pixel, to the tablet, we have Pixel 9 Pro, Nexus 9 also is fine. It's 9-inch tablet. Okay, the tablet, the newest tablet from the Google is Pixel tablet. So let's just change it to this one. So as you can see here, I have optimized the screen for all these, and for the larger screens I just keep the screen width to I guess 400 something, so it wouldn't be that bad. So I didn't want to really design it for the tablet screens, but I also wanted to have it something as if user uses the largest screens, it shouldn't be that ugly, right? So it should be fine for now. And let's go back to Git. And the other changes, I added 4 different languages to the app. So first of all, I added the first one, which is the English one, right? Let's have a look how it looks like. So as you can see, I have all the strings here. I just put them all here. What I did, I just copy pasted to ChatGPT. Thanks to God for the ChatGPT. I don't know, thanks to humanity, maybe not to God, but anyway. So after that, I asked, I wanted this translation for German, for Spanish, for Persian, my mother tongue, and for French. And easy peasy, I have now 4 different languages, right? 5 with English. So this one I have also added, and there were a couple of problems with the French because they are using some characters which is not supported in the XML. So I have changed that also. I fixed it. I mean, ChatGPT fixed it. I just explained the problem, then they fixed it. And also I came up with the application icon, right? Maybe we can go and take a look here. This is the application icon which I used Adobe Illustrator for this. I mean, we already had all these graphics. I just put it together, and now we have the application icon or application icon launcher. So also let's get back here. So I added the integrity library which Google Play asked me to add. I added this one. Then after that, I started to add the contact me part, the button, right? So as I have already showed you, so then the next was having privacy policy. So it is mandatory to have privacy policy, right? If you want to publish your app on the Google Play. So it was very easy with ChatGPT. So I explained what is my app, and then I also asked I want a privacy policy for the Google Play Store. And then ChatGPT asked me a couple of questions. Then after that, it just gave me the privacy policy. And also I asked, can I have the HTML for my homepage app, which is this one I also created. And something very simple I wanted to have, which I have now. And if you click on the privacy policy, so this so the whole the text and plus the whole HTML file is created by ChatGPT. So I remember long back when I was going to have a privacy policy, I had to go and copy paste from the other application, and it was very difficult to get to know exactly what you need to have. But right now it was much easier with ChatGPT. So as we can see, nothing much effort. In less than 20 minutes, I guess. I just created this, and it was very easy. And I used GitHub. And there is let me just go to the settings. If you go to the settings, there is pages. If I'm not mistaken, Google Apps we have pages. So what you can do here, you can have a domain for your repository, or if you don't have it, then you can have a site like this, my username, github.io, then the repository name. So with this way, if user tries to open this, then GitHub will open the index.html, which is, let me just show you quickly, which is in the root, right? Index.html. We have it here. So they're rendering this index.html. And also I have added privacy policy in this directory with index.html. So user can have access to the privacy policy from Google Play, which was something much easy thanks to ChatGPT. Let's go to the next. So at this time, I just released the first version of the application, which was 1.0.3. So if I go here, so I have to also mention, so I had a Google developer account, but somehow because I created that one once I was in Iran, and I used an address in US because you cannot have any address in Iran, so I used an address in US, and somehow when I wanted to just verify my account again, they told me, so your address is wrong. Even I wanted to change that, it wasn't possible. So what I did, I just created another developer account. I paid €25, so you just need to pay this much once. Then after that, I have set up the Google Play, like putting my address, name, if there is a company behind it or not, something like that I did. Then it asks, there is one thing, let me just show you this part also. This new dashboard is not that okay, because you have to go, I remember it was much easier, but now it is not that easy. So they ask you many different questions, like when do you want to publish, like what is the application is for which ages, what are the purposes, what is the application's purpose, and many different questions I answered. Now I cannot, I'm trying to find it, where are all those, but I cannot find it somehow. But anyway, so those questions I answered. It wasn't that biggie, but it wasn't also not that easy to answer. So after answering all those questions, so it asked me to create a closed testing application, right? So I created, as you can see, release 1.0.3, and by doing so, before publishing on a Google Play, what you need to have, you have to have 12 Android 12 testers active for last 14 days. Let me find that. I'm not yet used to this new dashboard. This is a little bit difficult. So we have rules here, release history we have, right? And testers we have, I have added only 2 testers so far. I'm not able to find it somehow, but remember it wasn't that difficult to find that page. Okay, here. So as you can see, publish a closed testing release, which already is done. Then after that, now I need to have at least 12 testers for closed testing, and they have to test the app for last 14, and they have to be run your closed test with at least 12 testers for at least 14 days. They have to do it, and it was something new to me, but after doing some investigation and just finding out that it was 20 testers before. At my time that I was publishing application, there was no tester required, so you could just publish your app without any tester or however you like. But now it is mandatory. Before December 2024, it was 20 testers. Now they decreased it to 12 only, which is much better. So even at this part, I was not sure what I have to do, because I didn't know how to find 12 testers, right? So I asked ChatGPT again. So what can I do? What are the solutions here? One of the solutions which I also did is to ask on Reddit in the Test My App, ask other users to help you out. So how it works is that you ask, so you do this for other people, the other people, other developers will do it for you, right? So I asked on Reddit, even I have 2 messages that I guess they want to use the app, but I didn't take this approach also because I was thinking what would happen if for the next version, what should I do? If I want to have 12 testers always, I need a better way to do that, right? So the next approach that ChatGPT told me was to ask freelancers. So I opened like a freelancer.com, Upworks. I tried to publish this kind of a job and over there to see if anyone can help me out with paying like a 3-4 euros, 2-3-4 euros, something like that to the testers. But still, I was thinking maybe I can somehow save some money and don't do that with Upworks and Freelancer. And that's why I started this new approach, which I was thinking, and I have also implemented this approach, which is so right now before by clicking on contact us, you would have go to the Gmail or any email client application that you have. But now I just created a new screen. Here, as we can see, there is a send feedback, right? If user clicks on this, they go to the Gmail, they say that, okay, there is a body, there is a subject, and there is an email address, right? So I added this button over there here, which is like join alpha testing. So now we are able to ask all the users, right, if they're happy to be added to the alpha testing. So we can easily add all the emails and they can send their emails and we can easily add them all into the test users that we have, right? So it would be much easier and I don't need to struggle with just asking my family or friends or going to the Reddit or anywhere else. So I just implemented this approach to make it easier. I'm not really sure that it would be like a best approach or not, but let's see how it goes, right? So let's go back here. Let's go to the. So now what we want to do is we want to publish our new version. Let me just go back here, also explain. So at this time, so I released this 1.0.3, right? So here I don't have this alpha testing thingy, right? So I added, and also I just fixed a couple of problems related to translation, and one of the problems related to larger screens on the detail on the egg detail screen here. Then after that, I also added this screen. Now we are going to publish this new version. So here is the file that we have, the bundle that we have. We go here, close testing alpha. I click here. Then on the top right, we have create new release, right? I click on this, copy paste the bundle, and I believe that also I have the release description here in the tags. Okay, yes, I do have it. Let me just copy paste this. Okay, release name 1.0.4. And here I'm going to remove this part, and I just want to have this in English. Remove this part. So the changes for these versions are introducing a new contact us screen, allowing users to provide feedback, join alpha testing, and access additional resources, which is YouTube channel. Address minor bugs to improve the overall user experience. Also we have, right? And let's go to the next screen. I guess it's here they're gonna come from there are 2 warnings, which is fine. I do not use ProGuard. I do not optimize or shrink the APK file, so I'm gonna do it later because it has its own problems. So 23 kilobyte is larger somehow. Time to download 7 seconds. About 10 megabyte is totally fine to me. At least roll out 100%. Let me save it. Right, let's go to the overview now. Starting rollout. So they check this version, then after I guess 1 or 2 days I will be able to just have it as published. I can share it with the testers. So just let me tell you, if you have time, if you like to have to test the application, it will be a great help for me also. So just send your email to me, right? Then after I can add you as a closed tester, and you can have access to the application, and I will send you also how you can have access to the file, right? So I will send you, if you have time, to just check this version of the app. Then after that, when we publish this application on the Google Play, it's gonna be much easier. Hopefully there will be some users which they want to just join the alpha testing. Then it's gonna be easier later, right? So let me close this one. One more thing that I wanted to do here is, as you can see, I guess you don't have I will add my email address to the video description, so please have a look. And if I go to the repository here, right, we don't have any readme. Now I want to add a readme for our repository. I have already prepared a prompt, which is very simple already. So as you can see, I created a project on ChatGPT. You can create a project. So when you create a project, and when you so it will keep all the context. So I was explaining and discussing too many things with the ChatGPT about the application, so it knows exactly what Eggmaster is, right? So what I'm going to ask here is, can you write a readme for the Eggmaster app repository? Here are the websites URL. So we can actually, can you write a readme for the Eggmaster GitHub repository, right? So at least a little bit more context they have, and it knows that we need it for the GitHub. Here we are, website URL, privacy policy, and email addresses, right? And here are the let's go and see how it would be. Okay, as you can see, it is pretty much like this. I run this in read needed empty format. So as I say, this feature is amazing. So what is happening here is that my face is here. I hope you can see. So what you can do here, you can change whatever you want, and it would apply here very easily, and you will see the code. If it's the code, if it's anything else, you see it on the, mostly code, it's also code, right? So you see it on the right, and on the left you can just ask, for example, change this part or add the other part. So for example, let's just have a look at how it is look like now. Eggmaster is your ultimate companion for perfectly cooked eggs every time, whatever you are boiling. Yeah, this is fine. Description, features, easy to use interface, timer and notification. Such feature. Detailed guides for various egg preparations. New contact us screen. Okay, this is also nice. because I told you that they have it has the context, so it is much easier. Links, website, privacy policy, contact for feedback, suggestion. This is also amazing. Getting started, how you can start. I mean, this is definitely something to clone the repository, build and run the app in the end, reset your license. Okay, I'm really not sure like MIT license would be good or the others. Contributing, we will welcome. Please for the deposit, submit pull request. This is also nice. Acknowledgements. Thank you for using. So what I can ask, can you also add that can you also add that can you also add the YouTube channel over there on how explain how develop this app. So just see how it changes. It's amazing. I love this. See how it changes. So you can see side by side and change whatever you want. So on my YouTube channel, I have shared details, tutorials explaining explaining how I developed this app step by step. This is amazing. I liked it. So just copy, click on this, and you can undo also. This is so cool. You go here. Then we have a rate me. Click on this rate me that we already have, which is something really simple. Click on this button, right? Copy, paste. Let's check the preview. Amazing. Commit the changes. Update readme.md. Perfect. Let's go to the repository. Yes, Eggmaster pages. Even they used this icon. This is nice. And all the links, the email, how to use license, everything. Yeah, that's it. So this is for the Eggmaster. So I'm gonna just ask you again if you want to be have the latest version of the Eggmaster, and if you want to help me out with this close testing, please send your email address. I will add you to the close testing. So it would be such a help for me. And for the next application that we are working on, most probably it's gonna be Pomodoro, right? But I'm not 100% sure. So if you have better idea, please let me know. But most probably it's gonna be Pomodoro, which is quite I like Pomodoro. I mean, if you don't know, so you have to just Google Pomodoro technique. So Pomodoro timer. There are many different applications for this, which are very useful, but my idea is that you will use an application only when the app is the design wise, the UX wise is the best, right? So I'm trying to first of all teach you how to implement an app with full animations first, then how to implement something that the user would be like to use and come back to the app. So this would be the next, and this is also a very nice one, the forest. So this is a Pomodoro app. I find it a little bit, I remember like a complex or something like that, but this is also one of the very good applications that you can use for Pomodoro technique. But you got the idea, right? So this is another application which is also quite nice. So the idea is to develop Pomodoro application. If that would be the Pomodoro one, then in like the next 2 weeks, I will just design the app. Then I will share it with you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.